Hey guys, Ligaya here. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about how to save money growing your own vegetables and fruits. If you enjoy our video today, please hit like, subscribe, and share. So today I'm going to show you what I'm going to plant in my garden for this year. So I've got all kinds of seeds. I've got some from last year. And then I also have some of these plants celery. I've got celery. You can just soak it with water and they'll be ready to be planted in the garden. And maybe this coming weekend I can plant them. So, because I love to garden. I love gardening and I love to eat fresh vegetables. So also I have this onions, spring onions. I have them in my greenhouse, but this one I have it in the kitchen window because I like to trim it and then put in my food. So those are for our vegetables. And then we have also potatoes. So I sometimes buy extra, or sometimes we just have too many potatoes that we can't eat them all. So sometimes I just put them under the sink and then they start having some sprouts like this one. These are ready. So I'm going to be very busy this weekend. So I plan on going on vacation. But since there's this coronavirus going on, I think I'm just gonna stay home and do some yard work. So I also have this different kinds of potato. These are the red skin potato, and I usually just divide them into four if I can get four. So then I'll have 8 potatoes I can plant. So those are for the potatoes. You can also grow some sweet potatoes. Sometimes, sometimes you kind of wash it a little bit and just put it under the sink. They'll also start growing some sprouts that's going to be ready to be planted. Okay, so for the seeds, so I do love squash. We'll start off with squash. So there's the zucchini. I have zucchini and I also have the yellow squash. I like the zucchini because I love zucchini bread. And so I gotta have that. And then I also have tomatoes. Sometimes I buy them like they're already like seedlings, you can have them for like $2 or $2.50. You don't have to wait for weeks for you to have tomatoes. So with the tomatoes, you can grow right next to it some marigold flowers because I heard they're really good. They go together, and also basil. So those are for the tomatoes. I have herbs and some other stuff. I've got oregano, parsley. I've got dill. This stuff I bought Walmart for 50 cents. So don't mind all this names, Some of them are expensive, some are cheap. Some of them I got from the dollar store. They sell them for $1. So, sometimes it's better to get the more expensive one because you'll have more plants in it or something. You get more from it. But this will do also. You don't have to spend a lot of money because we're trying to save, right? So we're not trying to be cheap. We're just trying to save. So we'll try to, if we can get them cheaper, at a cheaper price, then we'll do that. We'll set that aside. So I also have the beets. These are very delicious and nutritious. Carrots. Got carrots. The carrots, you gotta put a little bit of sand on your soil so they grow better. And what else? Lettuce. Lettuce is good. Springtime you can start growing them. Some you can start early because they like the cold weather also. This one and kale if you want to. Okay. And what else? Maybe a bok choy. Some other leafy vegetables. Those green leafy vegetables they like to be planted early. Just like snow peas. Snow peas also love to be planted early. And I have beans, and this one is a different kind of beans. This is the yard long beans, asparagus beans. I like this. It's like batong, right? Batong in the Philippines, and they're delicious too. It's good with pork and maybe chicken. But I usually cook it with pork. And so that's it. We've got all kinds of plants. Like I said, these are just a few of the plants that I'm going to be planting this year in the garden. I have some in my greenhouse. I have lemongrass, the tanglad, that I had from last year. Try to save it, so I put it in my greenhouse, and I checked it yesterday, and they still are growing, still are green. So that's good because it means they're still okay to be planted this year. So I've got basil there and some rosemary and what else? A ginger. So growing your own vegetables can help you save significant amount of money. Yes, this past weeks, like I said, we've been dealing with this coronavirus, and they're talking about lockdown, closing stores or whatever, closing some county schools and whatever. There's lockdown, and people are panic buying all the food that they can get in the grocery stores. So I think if we're gonna have to deal with this coronavirus for a while, then I think growing your own vegetables would also help. You can go to the farmers market if you like and get some of those leafy vegetables. Those are easy to grow and they grow quick also. So maybe in a month you'll have something to cook. I think we'll see what else. The sweet potato leaves, Malabar spinach, or we call it alugbati, and then the bok choy. And same thing like the celery, like I said, celery. You can buy celery at the store, and they just make sure to leave some of the stalks and make sure to keep that right there so you can still grow them. Okay? And you can still have fresh celeries in the next few weeks or months. So growing your own plants can also help you not only save money but also stay active and healthy. You'd be getting some sun. Every once in a while we need to get some vitamin D. And also it's also better for the environment. So growing your own vegetables can really help you save big money and reduce the amount also on going grocery shopping. And especially if we have to stay away from people because of this virus thing, then we might as well just spend that time with our family in the house or maybe in the yard. You can still go out in your yard. So instead of going out, you can do some yard work, plant vegetables, do something productive. Less of the TV. Okay, so that is all for today. I do hope you enjoy our video today about how to save money growing your own vegetables. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have a good day. Bye.